This is your love reading for May the 21st until the 28th. This is for anyone who's in a relationship, a marriage, a situation, what have you. I've already shuffled the cards and laid them out. So let's hop into it, Aries. All right, Aries, so the overall energy of your reading, you have the Page of Cups and the Temperance card. I really feel like this week you're really going to be trying to recover, recuperate, and just pour into yourself. I see you trying to gain balance. Okay, I'm not even going to lie. I'm seeing quite a bit of drama this week. And, the energy is kind of all over the place. So, however, whatever the case may be, you're deciding to really kind of put love into yourself, to kind of keep to yourself, to kind of go back to point A with yourself and learn how to love yourself, learning how to put all of your energy into you and nothing really else. You're really trying to gain balance where there's a lack of this week. Emotional balance. There could be some stress this week for many of you. All right. So what I'm seeing in the past, so this could have been within the last week or so, or a month ago, within the last month, within the last week. I'm seeing in the past that there was a love situation that was turned down. There was a loss of love. There was a lack of emotion towards either you or towards someone else. A lot of heartbreak going on that kind of more or less has made someone cold or made someone feel cold inside. Yeah, definitely, because you have the Three of Swords reversed with the Goddess of Cups. So it feels like to me somebody was wounded pretty badly by someone from their past, and that left somebody possibly cold and wounded. All right, I am seeing some air energy here. So many of you guys are dealing with air signs. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I definitely see a breakup. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. For many of you, I feel like there was definitely a solid relationship where there may have been children, a shared home together. Feels like there was financial stability. And definitely things turned upside down. There was a separation. Something took place that created a lack of stability, a lack of unionship, a separation, a breakup, a divorce possibly. We have the King of Swords in reversed, a lack of clarity, lots of confusion, not knowing what to do next. Lots of confusion in this relationship where there was stability at some point in time, but there was heartbreak, loss. I feel like there could have been a loss of assets through possibly a divorce. We have the Wheel of Fortune that is in the reverse. So just feeling like things, like the ball isn't in your court. Feeling like, that sense of having like bad luck, bad fortune in the near past. And now here you are this week, confused. It feels like the finances are up and down. We have the Five of Swords in reverse in the Tower card. I feel like definitely something broke down. There's still some lingering drama this week going on, and you're trying to avoid confrontation with whoever this person is from your past, whether it be someone you divorced, you recently divorced or are going through a divorce from, or there was separation, some financial issues popping off here. Yeah. And then again, there's the Temperance card reverse. So I feel like you're trying to keep it together. You're really you want that emotional stability, that balance. But things are all over the place. Definitely. So yeah, I see you this week, Aries, juggling your coins, finances being up and down. It feels like there could be some spending on things that you possibly don't have the money for. Spirit is advising you to save your money. To save your money for a rainy day. You're already going through a certain situation in which you probably need to be saving your coins. There is conflict, discord, and excess from this. There's just a lot going on emotionally, financially. I'm going to go ahead and draw some clarification cards for this Tower card to get a good idea of what's going on. Spirit, clarify the Tower card and the Two of Pentacles for Aries this week. Yeah, finances are all over the place. And there's I feel like there's definitely conflict. There's definitely conflict, and you are feeling like you're beyond stressed. You are beyond stressed. I just, the feeling that I get intuitively is that there's this dynamic where there's a separation and finances are all over the place. For some of you, there could be financial opportunities. There could be two financial opportunities, and there could be some confusion on which route to go. Or there could be two particular situations going on with your finances, and you're not exactly for sure which route or what option to take. So something going on, two choices, two options that comes to your income or your money, something that you're either you're spending money on something, you're having to spend your money on something that's draining you, or there's two financial, not opportunities, but possibilities here. There's two possibilities that have to do with your income, your money, something that you might be spending your money on, having to spend your money on. There's two choices, something that you have to make a decision on where there is a lack of clarity. There's some confusion or even some competition or conflict between you and someone else about something that surrounds these two situations here. Let's see. So you do have one of your clarification cards is the God of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are dealing with earth signs, but with the God of Pentacle in reverse, there's once again a lack of being grounded, a lack of financial security. This could be health problems for some of you guys due to stress. I feel like, again, you're avoiding conflict. Something bad took place. It could be something that happened to the home, too. Something that happened at the house, to the house, or at the job. that is affecting your relationship. But for the majority of you guys, what I'm seeing is that there is this romantic dynamic here where there has been some sort of separation and you're having to spend your money on something that you're not exactly wanting to spend your money on. You're trying to hang on to your money. There's competition or there's some sort of challenge when it comes to two different things that are going on financially, two different options, or I feel like there is a fight for something when it comes to the money that has to do with two different things or two different choices, two different options. It could be someone that's also holding back, giving or putting out money. Maybe someone owes you money, this person from your past. This could be alimony or something of the sort. But there is conflict around it. And there was some sort of, there will be this week, this breakdown that is going to create conflict, but you're avoiding the conflict that has to do with this money. So what I'm seeing here, Aries, it feels like you are having to battle up with someone. Okay, there is this competition that either they want, it feels like one person is really trying to challenge. It's either you're challenging someone or someone else is challenging you, but someone here is trying to avoid conflict. And this energy is surrounded around money in these two options, like I stated before. Your partner, what I'm seeing, okay, there, you got the Fool card and you have the Four of Pentacles. So this person is just really not thinking about what they're doing, what they're causing, what they're creating. There's this new beginning here with your partner, and this person is withdrawn. This person does not want to give. You have the Four of Pentacles here. So I feel like I stated before, okay, your partner is having to pay you money or give you something, or there's this fight or this battle for this money, this certain assets. It could have been a court order for something. I'm feeling like there's this court order. Okay, and here we have the Eight of Swords with your partner and the Six of Wands. So this person is very stressed out. This person is feeling restricted. This person is definitely feeling restricted. Okay, delays on your significant others and unfulfilled results. Okay, failure to adapt to a new situation here. All right, and they just want to walk away from the situation. But it feels like they're being restricted. Okay, so this definitely is feeling like a divorce, some sort of court order, possibly child support, alimony. Okay, I'm seeing your partner here, this person from your past, this person that you've separated from, that this person, they still have some love. There's 4 cups that are turned up, and then there's 4 that are upside down. This person is still having, they're partially, they still have feelings and emotions for you. They are still in love with you. There are feelings that are still there, but there's some loss of love as well. But this person, they didn't anticipate that this situation would go this far. They didn't know that it would get to this point. They didn't take this situation very seriously. And I see you in the past. There is somebody went through a whole lot of heartbreak here. And so someone did something that was not right. And your partner just wants to walk away from the situation temporarily and come back later, but now they're being restricted. They're unable to take action. They're stuck in a certain situation where they want to walk, they want to run off, and they want to leave the state. They want to go, and then they want to come back later to figure out the situation. They didn't think that it would get to this point. Okay, with the Eight of Cups, this is someone leaving, but they intend on coming back. They intend on returning. Okay, but now they're being restricted. Now, for some of you guys are in a situation where your partner may have gotten to some sort of trouble here. All right. But for the majority of you, I'm seeing that this is a certain situation where there was some heartache, some heartbreak. This person caused you some pain. They inflicted pain. And it could be you or it could be this other person. But the fact that your partner is wanting to escape, they want to leave, but they intend on returning. Let's see. Let me clarify a few cards here. Spirit, clarify the 6 of Wands reversed and the 2 of Wands here. Yeah, your partner is feeling like they're restricted, like they can't make no moves. 10 of Cups reversed. Definitely a split up, a separation. Okay. And then you have the God of Cups. So I feel like this person is wanting to make a love offer to you, but they're feeling like, yeah, this person is still in love with you. Some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with a water sign, and this person is feeling restricted. They're wanting to leave the situation because they feel like it's gotten totally out of hand, that things went too far and they didn't mean for it to go this far. And they can't stop thinking about the situation. They are constantly thinking about the situation over and over and over again and again and again. Like this whole situation has got their mind confined, like totally confined. Okay, they're failing to adapt to this new situation. They cannot move forward. Like it's like they know that they have to start all over again, but they're having issues with starting all over again. They cannot move forward. Okay, I have a feeling that this person is infatuated with you, Aries. But I see you as like, I need time to myself. I need to pour into myself. I need balance in my life. I need emotional balance and security. And someone is wounded here. All right, so what I'm seeing in the future, I am seeing a love offer with a King of Cups, where this water energy is showing up again. This male connected to the moon. And then we have the Daughter of Pentacles, okay? So this could be someone in the future. This man is either paying you and just saying, you know what, I care about you, I love you, I'm going to go ahead and give you what you deserve here. They're paying you, they're giving you what, it's like they almost had some time to think about things. For a lot of you, this is a love offer. This is a gift being given. A card, flowers. Some sort of gift, definitely. A ring. They're wanting to reconcile for sure. This person feels like they don't have any other options in the world. They're totally feeling turned. They're like their world is turned upside down. It feels like this person is coming to you and they're telling you, or this could be you, Aries. They're coming to you and they're like more or less telling you, you like are the one for me. I don't have any other options out here. I don't have anybody else that I want to be with. There's nobody else that brings fulfillment to me. Okay. They're also expressing that they've been totally out in the world and just feeling unfulfilled in life. Okay. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is like a lack of patience, and then you have the God of Swords. So this person is very impatient, and they're coming to you and they're expressing their thoughts. They don't want to wait things out. They don't want to wait any longer. Okay. Spirit, clarify God of Swords for Aries in love and romance for their future. So this energy is going to be coming in more towards around the 28th, the end of the week. Okay, so this wouldn't be towards the actual week, but for your reading. So right around the 28th. The 29th. Yeah. This person is wanting to like bring forth fulfillment and happiness. They want to bless you, okay? They're very anxious to turn things around. Okay, and underneath the deck there is the Devil card reversed. So yeah. Very interesting, Aries. You got to watch this person with the Devil card reverse, because this could be mind control. This could be to like try to put you to gain control back over you again if you've been released from a certain toxic situation. All right. Also with the gifts and the giving and stuff like that, this could be like material control, like trying to lure you in with the gifts and the money and things of the such. I'm feeling like there is a lack of financial balance in your life. There could be two financial opportunities, but the two financial opportunities are not putting out enough money. And so I feel like you're trying to get things together financially. This could be somebody that you are financially dependent upon. And now this person is trying to like use their money to lure you back in. So that's the energy that's coming in. Like they've plotted and planned to like lure you back in using gifts and money. Yeah, Aries, let's go ahead and draw some spiritual guidance cards for you here. Go ahead and grab my clarifying love cards. We'll draw clarifying love cards first. Okay, so the first card says futures embrace, seize prospects, absorb wisdom, and spring into action for your ambitions. So Spirit is saying, be ambitious in the world, gain knowledge and wisdom. You might want to, if you're dependent upon this person financially, to just, from here on out, begin to absorb some knowledge and start getting out there and getting your financial situation together so you don't have to completely well, it's not that you don't want to depend on this person, but you may want to have your bread together. So in case this person is working your nerve or getting underneath your skin, you can leave the situation, right? So the second card is Moonlit Unity. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. Okay? Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and draw some more spiritual cards, some spiritual guidance cards for you, Aries. Provide Aries with spiritual guidance for their love situation, Spirit. All right. Okay, so we have Neptune and we have Gemini for your cards. Bear with me while I find your cards in the book, your spiritual guidance cards. All right. So the key words for this card is empathy, surrender, art, music, inspiration, illusion, smoke and mirrors. Experiences, oneness, transcendence, dreams, escapism, illness, and spiritual lessons. So the omen for this card says, the great dissolver reveals how thin the veil truly is between worlds. Reality is more psychedelic than your five senses allow you to believe. Your angels invite you to get lost in your imagination with the wonder of a child. With curiosity, explore energy work and spiritual modalities. Deepen your connection to the divine. Engage in acts of selfless service and feel your interconnectedness. The ethereal realms communicate through your subconscious, so honor your dreams and write them down before they're lost in daylight. Let their images and meanings percolate. Extract wisdom and inspiration from these experiences. They will support you in living more deeply. All right, so let's go over here to Gemini. Let's see here. Your second card is Gemini. And the keywords for this card is curiosity, intellect, versatility, quick to move, quick to change, and the experiences, learning, communicating, networking, socializing, and the shadow of that is lacks focused attention, restless, and aloft. The omen states, there is beauty and freedom in lightening your connection to the earth. While your deep connections and commitments are an important part of life, there is also value in detachment. Where can you lighten up and stop taking things so seriously? Where can you step outside of your routine and infuse some versatility? Experiment with different ways of responding to life, approaching them as playful taste tests. Seek new experiences and light connections. Open your mind and welcome energetic movement. Play with letting life pass through you and not holding things so tightly. All right, that is your spiritual guidance. It feels like Spirit is just wanting you to loosen up, kind of take some time to yourself so that you can gain that emotional balance again. Maybe this situation has been overblown and things were taken too far, and Spirit is just saying, lighten up a little bit. Give things some time. Give yourself some time. But, come back into balance. Take things lightly. All right? So that is your message for the week, Aries. I hope that this message could help you and help to guide you in the right direction. You guys stay blessed, stay well, and namaste. See you soon.